I was talking to a feller just the other day. For the sake of this song, let's call him Ray. He's a neighbor of mine, he just lives up the street. He's a pretty good guy, he ain't half bad. But if we start talking unions, he gets real mad. Unions are an issue where our opinions just don't meet. Ray said, what did a union ever do for me? I never been in one, I always been free. I work hard, stand alone, I don't need no charity. When I hear this kind of crap, it makes me want to grieve. At the very least, I want to get up and leave. But I can't hold my tongue, I gotta explain solidarity. It wasn't too long ago, people worked a 70-hour week. And if you got hurt at work, well, you were up the creek. And the person working beside you was a 10-year-old kid. So thank unions for workers' comp and health and safety legislation. Thank unions for putting an end to child labor exploitation. Thank a union for your weekend. I know you enjoyed it, you did. Unions fought hard for parental leave. It didn't magically appear, it was collectively agreed. And thank a union if you retire with a decent pension. Took strong unions to build a broad middle class. Anyone who disagrees, well, they can kiss my bass. That's just the tip of the iceberg, but I thought it was something I should mention. Well, okay, Ray said, I'll grant y'all that, but that was years ago. Now unions just protect fat. Unions were needed in the past, but that's all history. I've heard the exact words often been said, and every time I hear it, I start shaking my head. How people can be so naive is always a mystery. You know, there's forces at work in each society. There's those that blindly serve power against those for equality. And the unions have always stood working for the good of us all. The rights that were won through struggle in the past, well, they can be lost in a blink. It can happen so fast. Just forget where we came from and soon you'll watch your world fall. There are people in the world who exploit, do you understand? And they chalk it all up to the invisible hand. Free trade, common sense, privatize, that's always their song. For the past 30 years, as the unions have been gored by the free market bull, the people's needs have been ignored. And the unions, they've always fought back, and they fight because it's wrong. Unions are about common people standing with each other, helping each other like a sister or a brother. They help blunt the sharp edges off the free marketplace. Sure, they work for their members, of course that's true, but they set standards and benefits that help everyone too. Lose the unions and it's straight to the bottom, we'll all race. Well, Ray looked shell-shocked, he wasn't having any fun. He'd spent too many years reading the Toronto Sun. It's hard when your world spins around 180 degrees. Now we all know some people who think just like Ray. I bet you ran into someone like that just today. Next time they start ranting, call them out. I'm begging you, please. Our cause is the just one, the truth's on our side, and it don't do no good to let ignorance slide. Heck, you'll never know where your conversation just might lead. So if you're in a union, hold your head up proud. Speak truth to power and speak it out loud. 'Cause you'll never reap fruit if you don't ever plant a seed.